Alright, so this is Eve. I wanted to do a quick video on it because I'm a huge fan of the Eve Online universe inside of the regular PC version of the game, but there is now an open beta and coming soon a very sweet mobile version that I just saw pop up on my download list. As soon as I saw it pop up on my preload stuff, I immediately downloaded it, and then they released it on the 2nd of December. Eve Online is one of those games where it's a persistent universe. You can create alliances, and in this case, it's corporations, and it's a space-based MMO where you can coordinate with other allies and other team members. You can do PvP battles, you can mine, you can really play the game however you want, but at the same time, you need to also play within your role, your limits. So it's an open type of world where you can do basically anything, and if it's anything like the PC version of this game, I'm really excited to see how the mobile version of this game goes, because I really got into the regular Eve Online universe on the PC a long time ago, and life took over, of course, and was taking me away from being able to do that stuff. But kind of getting back into it now and seeing that there's a mobile version has definitely got me excited. Right now I'm actually heading on a mission, and again, in this game, they're called encounters. And basically what you're going to be able to do, they're kind of like quests. So you pick what you want to do, whether it be a mining encounter, a PvP or a PvE encounter where you're killing other NPC type of ships to protect a capsuleer that's stuck out in random space location. You can mine planets, you can create space stations, you can assemble a fleet of battleships to go take on your enemies. I mean, this is the kind of game that I do like to play, and that's why I wanted to start early as soon as I saw it pop on a mobile version, because honestly, this could be one of the huge games that's coming out at the end of this year in 2019 and then popping into 2020. This could be a game that could really take a lot of my time. That being said, I will say that this is a game where you can really make it what you want it. So using the skills, for instance, right? Skills are what develop your character alongside of your level. So you got level 5 here, which if you download the application in the Play Store now, and this is only an Android game right now, guys, so that's why you see it on a full screen instead of my normal smaller screen with my iPad. You get free levels. You get, I think, 3 or 4 free levels whenever you download the game, because they give you skill points down here at the bottom right. Once you do that, you can start leveling this up here, which gets you, okay, this is a scanning mission, so I just hit the scan button, but skill points are what level your actual character up, whereas skills themselves help you actually use things in the game. So think of these skills as like your ability to use a particular type of ship, a particular type of weapon, and then how effective you are using those items. Very similar to just research in general versus your actual level. Okay, so I just completed that mission. Again, it took me 3-4 minutes. Got some sweet ISK, which is the currency inside of EVE Online. It's pretty neat. Again, this reminds me a lot of the actual online PC game. It looks very similar to this. I'm trying to actually as well I'm trying to actually figure out how to zoom in and out in this game on BlueStacks, so I'll figure that out, I promise you. But just to show you my ship here, this is an upgraded ship. It's a tier 3 ship. It's called a Punisher. When you start the game out, they give you a level 2 ship. Well, they give you a level 1 ship, but then you buy a really inexpensive level 2 ship, which is an executioner for the Amari, or the Amar civilization or race. You get to pick different civilizations and races based off of what your playstyle is. Amar is more of a warring type of civilization, so that a lot of their stuff is geared around battle. So I wanted my first character to be a battling character. Common rule of thumb in EVE, at least at the very beginning on the PC version, was to create a mining character or a trading character, because that's how the money is made, at least at the very beginning of the servers. However, as the servers went on, you started to notice a lot of corporation type activities were generating a lot of ISK. So Really interesting to see how the mobile version plays out on this. Again, really excited to see it on the mobile. I'm noticing more and more that mobile games are starting to really step it up, and I'm glad that I've jumped into the mobile gaming platform, because traditionally I've always been a PC or console gamer, but with my first real big game that I played on mobile, Rise of Kingdoms, which I'm still going to be playing nonstop, it's too addictive not to. I'm glad I've jumped into the mobile piece of it. So guys, if you want to see more of this stuff, I'm contemplating adding little bits and pieces from different games that you guys might want to play or might want to see. I will either add it onto the main channel so that everybody can see it that's already subscribed, and if not, I may just make another channel for just each game. So I'm curious to see what you guys think. If you want to see this stuff, let me know in the comments below. If you don't, let me know too. That's fine. That's why I'm asking for your input. I want to see if you guys want to see this stuff. At least at the very beginning, it's going to be like once a week or something like that. Rise of Kingdoms will still be my ish. That's my game. I'm not going anywhere with that. But I wanted to also maybe just pop a few little things here and there, like Eve. Eve Echoes is what it's called. So this is the one that is going to be a completely open world sandbox where you can go crazy with it. It's really neat. Very, very open. You can do whatever you want in it. And if any of you have played the original Eve game on PC that came out over a decade ago, this is almost exactly like it. Like, I'm trying to find if there's anything I can attack really quick. I don't think there's anything right here. Maybe I can jump over to one of the signals here. Here's a cartel base. There's an asteroid cluster. Anomalies usually have stuff at them. Let me warp over to the anomaly.
Warp drive active.
So there's different systems. Like if you hit the, let me see if I can figure out where the map is on BlueStacks, so I know where it is on my phone. I might need to go in here and figure it out. Yeah, I don't see it on here. But this is very, very in-depth. Like, there's a lot that you can get into. Yeah, so here you go. So you can target, okay, so you can target multiple things. And then I'm going to start attacking them with my lasers on the bottom right there. And see how they're starting to shoot? On the left side here, this is where your armor and your shields and your hull are. And then this is your power meter, so you can't just go crazy with 50 different modules. You have to actually be strategic, and it's kind of like your talent builds in other games where, and I just destroyed both of those, by the way. There might be some more coming, though. There sure is. Let me go ahead and lock one of those as well. And then those frigate wrecks right here, those are the loot. So you go over there and you loot those items, and they give you stuff. And it's very intricate. Like, this game is super intricate. You can get knee deep in it and not even be close to figuring out exactly what you're doing in the game. So there's a lot that goes into it. A lot of flashing from that sun is crazy. You get really into it. I'll say that. You can get really into it very quickly and not even know you did it. Oop. All kinds of stuff happening here, guys. Sorry about that. All right, and that sun has. See it. So on the phone, like on the actual mobile, this looks crazy good. Like, here, let me go loot all this stuff. By the way, so let me loot all. And as long as you're within 10 kilometers, you can loot it. So if you're not at 10 kilometers, or if you're over, like I just am right here, you want to approach it first. Because right now I'm going the exact opposite direction of the loot. Now I'm going back to it. And now I can loot it. There's a howitzer cannon that I can affix to my ship. So pretty neat. You know, like I said, I like this stuff. And if I could zoom in, you could have saw the actual lasers going off, and it's always fun, that kind of thing. But I liked the game whenever it was on PC, and I thought it was really cool that it was on mobile. And I'll be putting some time into it, because from a skills perspective, like I said, the training, it's really neat because you can stack up trainings and go AFK. Like you're training. Like right now I'm training Advanced Frigate Command level 4. And then that's going to take 6 hours, 41 minutes left. And then I've already stacked up 4 more skills to train right behind it. So depending on my scheduling, whether I'm busy with work or whether I'm busy with other games like Rise of Kingdoms, KVK coming out, you can effectively stack up everything to where it's like you were always playing. So I'm going to have small energy turret level 3 and 4 done. I'm going to have target management level 3 and 4 done. Those are all military skills. And you can really go into this, man. I'm telling you. So you can go, let me see here, more skills. These are just the skills on the military stuff, guys, that you can train up. I mean, I know people that played the PC version for years and didn't come close to training all the skills, and they were training non-stop. I mean, they were training non-stop. And the ones that have the little Z here, you just need to pay your in-game credits, which I've got over 7 million of right now, and it's only 38,000 credits here to unlock a basic skill here. In fact, I can do that right now. I'll go ahead and do it. Now it's unlocked, and my balance went down. I would, if you want to get into it, I would recommend downloading it, because right now it's in the open beta, which they give you a bunch of goodies right off the bat. They give you some currency in game right off the bat, and again, they give you a free level up to level 4 or level 5 right out the gate, and those are always good. Again, this is not paid for. This is not sponsored. They did not reach out to me. I just thought it was pretty cool, and I thought maybe if anybody on my channel has played Eve in the past, they may want to jump into something like this too. Just let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see any more of this stuff. If not, I'll make a different channel, because I probably will keep this account going and play it and see how it goes. I know that there's some massive battles that I witnessed when I played Eve on PC, and it was pretty crazy. Let me go ahead and go to a station just so I'm safe, and I will do that really quick, and then I will dock. Alright, so what I just did is I just went to a station and docked. That way I'm not floating out in the middle of space out of nowhere. And again, it's very hands-off from a normal everyday thing, but once there's battles and things like that, it's very intense. You have to be very dexterous with what you're doing, and I feel like having a tablet to use to be able to maneuver your ship and use your skills and things like that will actually be to your advantage versus BlueStacks. But BlueStacks looks like it'll work pretty good too. I just need to figure out how to zoom in and out on it. So this is me docking, and right here, and I'm safe at this point unless a massive alliance or corporation starts to destroy an in-game owned space, which I haven't really seen, but I think you can do at some point once the actual game gets going, and it's been out for a while. So anyway, just a quick video for this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Cheers, have a good one, and take care.